All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in on a day-to-day basis. Cannot thank you enough. Continue supporting and you will see the continuation of these updates. But anyhow, guys, the first update of the month of September, absolutely insane. This is the last month for quarter three, of course, and arguably, the next quarter is going to be the most important, quarter for the year of 2024 as well as the future itself. But as far as this month goes, you can see I asked you guys, the community members, a day ago, will the month of September be boring? And it has concluded, and about 1,300 votes have come in, and 55%. So majority of the people are actually leaning towards this month being stagnant, boring price action. But speaking about boring price action, this month alone, September the 17th, FOMC meeting is taking place where potential interest rate cuts can occur, which can potentially, cause the price of Bitcoin to actually see, that upwards trajectory that a lot of people are waiting for going into quarter four in October, and of course November, leading into the election. And again, speaking about the election, it's obviously going to be dependent on how that goes. It could go either way, and depending on where it goes, if it goes in the favor of the person that's favoring crypto, obviously crypto market is going to be bullish. But if it goes the other way around, then of course the market is going to see some negative price action. I'm very confident about that part, but again, only time is going to tell. Well, let's take a broader look at the overall market. So if you're looking at the last 24 hours and pretty much even the last 1 week now, pretty much seeing a lot of red across the board. So the gains that you have seen within the market has pretty much been wiped out. But one specific thing that a lot of people are ignoring right now is one specific thing. If you can guess it, let me know. But before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So if you're looking at the overall market and noticing a little bit of a trend, let's actually look at it from the daily time frame. You're pretty much seeing a lot of red across the board. If you look at it on the weekly time frame, a lot of coins are actually down about 10% or even more than that. But you're looking at XRP only down about 6.6% compared to some of these other projects. So XRP is actually holding much better than the broader market, and this is a momentum shift that I have seen over the course of the last few weeks. Obviously people tend to focus on the price predictions, the crazy unrealistic price predictions, but this is what you need to be looking at, the momentum shift, and think about it from a realistic standpoint rather than the unrealistic price talks that occur on a day-to-day basis. As far as the price is concerned, 56 cents, down about 1.5% in USD and about 0.54% in Bitcoin. Comparative market cap at 31.4 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about $500 million. But let's talk about tokenomics, because tokenomics is a key conversation that takes place within the crypto markets on a day-to-day basis, especially for the XRP price, because of course circulation supply means a lot, right? As if the circulation supply increases, obviously that is going to put a little bit of a strain within the price action, because you got to look at it from that point of view. The max supply is 100 billion coins in circulation. In the total supply. And if every month there's a 1 billion coin that actually comes into circulation. And as far as tokenomics go, some investors don't like that. And again, it's fair for people to kind of think about that from the standpoint of the price itself. But speaking about 1 billion coins coming and launching on a monthly basis, the way the price of XRP still holds continues to show that the interest itself is actually keeping the price up to where it is right now. As far as the market valuation goes, at 31.4 billion, that's not a small number by any means. But let's take it from that point of view and look at it from a completely different standpoint as well. And I'm going to share my personal thoughts as to what could be a bullish factor, of course, when it comes to the new $1 billion that gets added into the circulation every month. So you can see this for yourself. Ripple's escrow strategy, a double-edged sword. Ripple's decision to implement an escrow mechanism for its XRP tokens was designed to enhance predictability and transparency in the market. Each month, 1 billion XRP is systematically released from escrow, a move that aims to manage supply and mitigate volatility associated with sudden market shifts. However, the actual circulation often falls below this threshold, prompting scrutiny over the initial premise of the escrow arrangements. The ongoing debate: was the escrow beneficial to begin with? Opinions within Ripple are divided regarding the efficiency, I think, of the escrow strategy. This is obviously spelled wrong. CTO David Schwartz, who was initially skeptical, now finds himself deliberating the long-term impacts of the mechanism. At the beginning of the year, Schwartz remarked on the company's original intent to minimize XRP holdings swiftly. The continuous unlocking of tokens, while designed to ensure liquidity, raises valid concerns about market oversaturation and price depreciation. The ongoing dialogue among Ripple executives highlights the complexities involved in cryptocurrency management and market integrity. And again, as I've emphasized, a lot of people in the crypto space, focus on this because, of course, if you're adding $1 billion into circulation, and if you look at it from the price standpoint, of course, that is a bearish point, right? But this is what they need to implement: the possibility of burning unused tokens. And it's a possibility, of course. Adding another layer to the discussion is the prospect of burning some XRP tokens held in escrow. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has hinted at a possibility of a such move, encouraging innovative ideas that could enhance the XRP ecosystem. This concept could potentially involve permanently removing tokens from the circulation, thereby decreasing supply and possible elevating value. The feasibility of backhauling escrowed tokens was also suggested by Schwartz, indicating a strategic approach to manage supply effectively without releasing all tokens. And I could not agree more with this. If they introduce a burning mechanism, where XRP gets burned, and I think that mechanism is already there as far as when you look at it from the XRP ledger standpoint. But if they're about to, start burning it from the escrow itself, let's say they come and look at the circulation and say, it's way too high. The total amount of supply is way too high. If they come and announce a massive burn, this could be the biggest bullish point for the price of XRP. Reason why? Because let's look at it from this standpoint. Circulation supply is 56.2 billion already. Total supply is 99.9 billion, so pretty much 100 million. Every single month, 1 billion gets added from this total supply. So what if they come out and burn a massive chunk of the current circulation supply? Guess what that does? That, of course, will make it look like that, obviously the amount of coins now are much lower compared to what it was. And as far as investor confidence go, that increases organically. Just look at it from that standpoint. It's pretty much, a basic economic rule: supply and demand. There might already be high demand for XRP. The fact that, it's remaining within the top 7 spot, that tells you something, right? Of course, with the lawsuit going on and all these, bearish things that, XRP has come out of course, the entire landscape has changed. It has looked much better than before. But if they were to add that specific mechanism, like a massive burn, if they announce that, I think that could be the biggest catalyst for the price of XRP. And in terms of investor confidence, in terms of retail interest, I think that could be much higher. And of course, if the innovation continues to go on the way these guys are planning to do, a lot of bullish news, as you guys know. And if XRP ledger takes it to that next level, then of course, again, just pretty much more plus points for XRP. So you got to look at it from that standpoint. Again, a massive burn could, mean price appreciation could be higher in the future, depending on obviously the volume, the way Ripple goes in terms of mass adoption. And speaking about mass adoption, that's what they're trying to do, of course. But obviously, time is going to tell. But I strongly agree that they need to do something about this, because, of course, this could change the entire outlook for the native token itself. And in terms of gaining more eyes to it, I think this would be a huge catalyst. But anyhow, you can see the community response and market implications. So analysts suggest that the token burns could restore investor confidence and mitigate fears of inflation within the ecosystem. However, any definitive decision from Ripple leadership will need to be considered from both short-term market reactions and long-term project sustainability, emphasizing the delicate balance between supply management and market sentiment. So yeah, I could not agree more with this. I do believe that, that is a conversation that they really need to be having very seriously regarding, XRP specifically. But as far as Bitcoin dominance goes, guys, you can see pretty much the Bitcoin dominance index is pretty much almost at a yearly high. So, it could pretty much pop out any second at this point, pretty much ranging at this 57.4%, while Bitcoin continuously, let's actually give it a refresh live to see what Bitcoin is actually doing right now. So Bitcoin is trying to hold for its dear life within the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. 3 different retests at the 23.6 Fib zone. You guys know the importance of this, because if we're able to go below this, pretty much lights out, we could fall down to 56, potentially even down to 53,500 in the immediate short term. So obviously, if we want to look at it from that standpoint, that could have an impact on the broader market, including XRP. Speaking about XRP, holding much better than the broader market, and again, speaking about the momentum itself, speaks for itself. Next few weeks, as I've said to you guys, are very, very important. Considering the appeal itself, the appeal days are, counting, it's going, and obviously, I think once those days are over, it's completely over and no one can appeal. So obviously, going to look at it from that standpoint as well, and obviously a lot of developments that are obviously causing a lot of excitement for, the Ripple community. But at the end of the day, focus very closely on Bitcoin's price and to see what happens. So far, so good. XRP is continuously holding much better than the broader market. But let me know down below what you guys overall think about the massive burns. And yeah, love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.